Nowadays, if you want to check in with an old friend, you can just pick up the phone. Or you can fire off an email. But long ago, way before the internet, people sought ways to communicate over great distances. For instance, the Native Americans would use smoke signals. African tribes were known to employ a system of drum beating. Max. Max. Probably all those late nights at the library. Go ahead, bombs away.
I agree with you, Professor.
See me during my office hours, would you, Max? Okay, where were we? You nervous?
No, why should I be?
You're about to debate some smooth-talking self-help guru.
It's a healthy discussion.
Still, it's pretty impressive him inviting you here after what you wrote about him.
One letter to the editor.
Michael Grissom spouts self-help drivel. His advice is reckless, superficial.
24 stations, not 22. Houston and Birmingham just got on board.
Michael, we don't need a remote from every affiliate. We can patch it through.
You can't go national unless you get out amongst the people, Raj.
Almost totally without value. Ouch.
Too many patients get sucked into shows like this. They get all pumped up with their snappy catchphrases and their empty quick fixes.
Easy, Dr. Fowler.
The problem with these self-help gurus is that they love to hear themselves talk.
Like you said, healthy discussion.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta put a face to the voice. What is happening with Orlando?
Still working on it. Program manager's a real problem.
Well, then you be a bigger problem. You know, he can't intimidate you unless you let him. Besides, I'm not asking for much. This 4 hours drive time, maybe a couple of billboards outside Disney World. Dr. Fowler, Michael Grissom. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hectic day around here. This is my producer, Roger Krieger.
Hope everyone's been treating you well.
Fine.
Until she gets on the air.
This is my friend, Declan Dunn.
Hi.
It's a great show.
Thanks. You're a listener?
Well, I mean, I've tuned in occasionally, yes.
Great. Then you'll know I don't pull any punches, and neither, it seems, do you. Should make for great radio. Let's go.
Mr. Grissom,
Michael, please.
I'm not going to brawl with you on the air.
Of course not. We're just two articulate people who happen to represent two different modes of therapy.
Yes, except I'm a licensed psychiatrist, and you dispense advice without a degree.
Save it for the show, Doctor.
30 seconds, Michael.
Thanks, Roger. Shall we? Good.
We can watch from the control room.
Okay.
Have a seat. Those are your headphones. Historic day today. We're going national, 24 markets.
National?
On in 3, 2, 1.
Live and coast to coast for the very first time, heard by more than 3 million listeners, it's the Michael Grissom Show. And now, the insightful, the inspiring, Michael Grissom.
What's wrong with him? What's wrong with you? Commercial. Go to commercial!
You investigate, what did you call it?
Miraculous.
Miraculous
Phenomena. Thursday. You like the bowl?
Hey,
Hey, what'd you find out?
our best ear, nose, and throat man just examined him. No inflammation, no swelling, no polyps, nothing.
Well, what do you think? It could have been like an instant laryngitis or something?
He doesn't have laryngitis.
But he lost his voice, right?
He stopped speaking. He didn't lose his voice. There's a difference. Certain cases, after trauma,
What kind of trauma? Talking to you on a radio show?
going national for the first time, that certainly cause for anxiety.
He doesn't seem to me to be the kind of guy who rattles real easily.
If he's repressing stress, that's certainly a reason to have a physical reaction like this. I'll see you.
Who knows? Maybe he had some sort of allergic reaction. I don't know, we ate Chinese. Could have been a weird spice in it.
Hey, Michael. Any better? I bet it's frustrating.
You know, it's just so strange. If you told me that Michael had strained his voice, I'd understand. They said that his throat looks normal.
That's right.
So what could be causing it?
Michael, could we talk in private? Okay, I think it may be an emotional trigger.
Emotional.
Yes, it's obvious that Michael has lost his voice, but I think that that's just a physical manifestation of something that may be psychological. I mean, it's something that we should consider.
Look, Dr. Fowler, this is the master of self-help here. The man does not need therapy.
But if there is something bothering him, I just want to help you get your voice back. I'll take 2 aspirin, and I'll call you in the morning.
Dad? Saw you're late. Are you okay? How's your throat? Still no voice? I bet by the morning. I have a test tomorrow. Math. I know. A few more minutes. Okay. I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
Remember that kid I was telling you about the other day?
The one you put to sleep with your lecture?
He didn't fall asleep because of my lecture. I have a stimulating curriculum.
Okay, so what about him?
Gave a pop quiz, right? He got 16 out of 20.
Good.
16 out of 20 wrong, Miranda.
Not good.
One of the questions was name the 20th century Canadian communications theorist who stated that the media will create the global village. His answer? Yoda.
Yoda's Canadian?
I don't know what to do with the kid, you know? I mean, he's bright. He's just lazy. He's indifferent.
Maybe he doesn't like anthropology.
Oh, come on. Who doesn't like anthropology? All right, so maybe some people don't like anthropology. But I talked to his other teachers. He's slacking off in their classes, too. Max, come on in.
Speak of the devil. See you later.
All right. I got one question for you, Max.
Shoot.
What are you doing here?
You told me to stop by, remember?
No, I mean in college. What are you doing here in college?
Oh,
Because I don't get it. What are you, on the 7-year plan or something? Sleep your way through school?
look, I'm really sorry about that, honest. I messed up.
I know you're bright. You come from a whole family of smart people. I did some checking up on you. Now you got 2 sisters, doctors, you got a brother in law school. There must be some pressure to live up to, huh?
Yeah, well, I guess I'm just the underachiever of the family.
I think that sounds like a cop-out, Max.
Look, I want to do better. I do.
Let's start working at it. You got way too much potential to be just drifting the way you are.
Fine. Okay, I'll do extra credit. Whatever, just tell me, what can I do?
Well, you can start by staying awake in my class.
All right, done.
You can make sure you finish the reading lists, catch up.
Absolutely, sure.
And if you'd like, I can go over my lectures with you. I can cover the highlights one-on-one.
You mean you'll tutor me?
That's what it takes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be excellent.
Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine. Go with another rerun, a Best of Grissom show. Replacement. No replacement. I don't care if it's temporary. Just go with another rerun. You pick one. They're all good.
Dad, I'll be late today. Gotta stay after school.
No, I still don't know what's wrong with them. Look, I'm calling all the affiliates, filling them in on the situation, but it's crucial that we don't lose momentum. Great, I'll check back. It's all taken care of. Look, Michael, don't worry about it.
Dad, you have to take it easy. You've been working way too hard.
See, that's why you lost your voice. It's all this pressure you put on yourself.
Maybe somebody's trying to tell you to take a vacation.
Now, your dad's right, no vacation. As soon as he gets his voice back, we gotta hit the ground running. All right, meanwhile, let's check the schedule, see if we can put back anything.
Gotta go.
See you, June.
See ya. Bye, Dad.
Oh, yeah. I'll cancel that interview. What is it? Do you hear something?
Whispering.
Yes. In his head.
Do you hear it now? Do you recognize the voice?
It's muffled. And at first he couldn't recognize the words, but this morning he could.
And what were they?
Dark in here. Trapped. I love you.
No, you're not going crazy. But I think that maybe this is your own voice. Think about it. Dark in here, trapped. You're at an important point in your career. Then suddenly you lose your voice. So you're frustrated, trapped.
What about I love you?
It could be Michael reassuring himself. It would be hard for you to admit that you need reassurance, being that your message is all about self-confidence. So it would be difficult for you to look vulnerable.
Makes sense.
I don't think this is cause for alarm, but maybe because you talk so much, you needed this silence so you could hear your own inner voice.
In a turnout that stunned city officials, more than 2,000 demonstrators flooded downtown tonight as people gathered to oppose the construction of a new strip mall and parking structure on the site of Stonesbury Park. The rally is a response to yesterday's decision.
Dad?
The city council to grant Sunbriar Realty permission
Hi.
to knock down
Brought you some
the
tea.
playground, despite the hundreds
Extra
of
honey where you like it.
filed by citizens in support of maintaining the park. Stonesbury
I was talking to my friend Barbara today.
in the congested downtown.
You know her, she was the lead in the school
Tonight's
play.
peaceful demonstration opened
Anyway,
from the
she
park
got into Northwestern.
and into the Rosemount and Ryerson intersection.
What?
Requiring police to divert rush hour
No,
traffic for over an hour.
I haven't heard yet.
Though a spokesman at the event regretted the inconvenience, he defended the demonstration.
It's a
and claimed
tough
it was
school to get
last
into,
ditch
Dad.
to make the council listen to their complaints. Thus far, city council members have
Well,
no
we'll see.
response to the rally. In other local news, there are some interesting developments in the Miles Bradford kidnapping case. Bradford, a local real estate magnate, was abducted yesterday by 2 kidnappers who broke into his home and left behind a ransom note demanding $5 million. At 5 o'clock tonight, a man claiming to be one of the kidnappers called this station and played a short telephone recording.
Mike, what are you doing?
He claimed the man on the
It's so
tape was
loud.
Miles Bradford with a message for his wife. We're going to play a portion of that tape for you now.
You hear it again?
Honey,
What?
just do what they say.